Hi guys, welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy. I am so grateful if you've clicked on to this reading. Today we are going to do a happy, positive reading. I'm trying to think of another adjective. Happy, positive, just hyping you guys up. I want to hype you guys up today. So we are going to take a look at what makes you beautiful inside and out. I am loving the energy already. I really hope this is an empowering reading. I hope that these messages are something that you actually can take away from and feel like it's helped you in some way. So that's what I'm setting my intention today. Let's go ahead and jump into the reading. Sorry, I feel like my sentences are a little off today, so let's just jump in, hope for the best. Pile number 1. You guys shuffled Phoenix. How's that for a happy ever after? See, I just said it wrong. Happily. How's that for a happily ever after? But I'm gonna keep it, guys. We're on a schedule. We gotta go. Pile 2. You guys shuffled Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. And finally, with pile number 3, you guys shuffled Tree. Let them go. So I will do a 30-second meditation, give you guys a better view of the cards. If you're interested in personal readings, you can find the information for that in the description box down below, as well as the timestamps, as well as you can find shuffled songs for each pile. And I'm just trying to think. Also, guys, I have submitted my account to be reviewed so that I can go live. So it is going to take a little while. I don't know how long it takes for them to review my entire account, but I'm excited, I'm nervous, so please send me some positive energy. And yes, if you saw that, that was a mosquito hawk flying by, sending us some positive energy. Alright guys, that is all. I will see you guys later. Welcome, pile number 1. You guys chose Phoenix. How is that for a happily ever after? So I am going to read the message from the book. It says, no matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this: you can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. All right, interesting, very interesting. So you guys are screaming resilience. How are you beautiful inside and out? You are somebody who, in the heart, on the inside, so we're gonna do, how are you beautiful inside and out? So I've kind of separated inside out. And inside we have this 6 of Wands here. This to me is just indicating that on the inside, you guys are just a winner. I think that you have all the best qualities of somebody who should win, should be number 1, because you guys actually know exactly what it takes to lose. You guys have been through a lot of instability. We have the King of Coins right here underneath the 6 of Wands. So to me, this indicates that you have struggled financially off and on. I just heard off and on. It's gonna vary for some of you. Like some of you guys fell into like a serious financial pit at some point. Others of you, you've always felt that you were in the lower income families. Like you were just born into a lower income family here. You've always, had struggles with finances since before you could even start making money yourself, right? It's just going to vary, but whatever the financial struggle that you've had, whether it was temporary, whether it's been a lifelong struggle, a lifelong journey, it could be an ongoing struggle at this current time for some of you. But it's like no matter what you face, you always kind of end up learning from your mistakes and like stepping into this rebirth. You become new, you become better. It's like it's feeling like evolution. It's growth. You guys, you actually adapt and grow and learn what it takes to get to that winner status. And it's deeper than just like a winner status. It's just like more about you making your dreams come true, your happiness, your confidence, all of these things that you dream of, that you wish to be. Like you always keep that in your heart of hearts. Like you're a great winner because you know how to lose. You are a fabulous, candidate for a leader, for a winner, for somebody who is ambitious and focused. Simply because you've been in the ashes. You've literally had nothing, is what I'm hearing. Like you've started from nothing. Because you're so focused on, I feel like the ending, it's like that this isn't the end of your story. It's like when you fail, when things go wrong, when things don't go your way, you adapt and you're like, this isn't the end. This isn't how my story ends. This isn't gonna be the thing that knocks me down forever. Maybe it'll knock you down for a little while. I do see you, I think I do see there have been times, I think, when you've battled, it could be for some of you guys depression or something that just limited your ambition or limited your ability to like step into your power. Like there have been times when your work ethic was bad, when you just didn't have the energy, the effort, the ambition to keep going forward. And it's like you kind of let yourself fall apart. You're the kind of person, you let yourself hurt. You let yourself feel the negative emotions in order to take that experience, take that wisdom to the next level, so that you can end your story the way that you want. Like you don't let things break you. You don't let things, yeah, like keep you down. And it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. I think people are so inspired by your tenacity. They're inspired by your resilience. I mean, like the book said, that's such a powerful word I think I would use to describe this pile, in terms of how beautiful you are. It's like you're just so resilient. I do get a sense of there is a little madness. Okay, there is a little madness here, what I'm seeing with the imagery here of Phoenix. I do get a sense that there are people who really don't understand you, and they kind of look at you as a little bit crazy. They look at you as mad. They look at you as, I want to say chaotic. It's like, I think that part of you has always had to survive in chaos and instability. And so because of that, you've had to adapt, right? So there is a little bit of a part of you that is a little unstable, that does thrive in chaos. And I do feel like, because I don't think it becomes a detriment to your life, because you still have this, I'm a winner, baby. You're a winner, baby. You have this winner attitude, or like soul. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like there's an essence of you're a winner. You're going to win at the end of the day. Because of that aspect, it's like this craziness, this little drop of madness that people see within you. It's like they find it charming, or they actually find it like they wonder if I don't know, like they wonder if that's what makes you so beautiful. Part of you is that part of you has seen so much chaos, has gone through so much instability, and that it's like it will always be a part of you no matter what. But as long as it's not hurting you, it's not creating like a self-sabotaging energy in your life, it's like it's harmless. So people like the harmless craziness. Like you kind of give off a little mad scientist a little bit. I'm also seeing like a wild woman in the woods, like kind of like somebody who lives alone in their cabin, and it's like you hear cackling, and it's like you see the fire pit, but it's like she's absolutely thriving, you know what I mean? Like she's taking care of herself, mind, body, soul, because she wants to win at the end of the day. So it's like it's just like that little, it's charming, it's harmless, it's charming. It is something that people see as something beautiful about you, is that, yeah, you're a little crazy. You're a little insane. But as long as, like I said, it's not to the detriment, people just find it unique, charming, yeah, lovable. So we also pulled Vesta. Interesting. Home. And it's funny, I was just talking about like a home, you know, like cabin in the woods kind of energy, like really comfy. Like, you know, this red energy too is just giving me that fire. Like you might connect with fire a lot. You might like to have bonfires, or like, you know, roast marshmallows or something somehow in your backyard. Like you just have felt connected to fire, which is something people do find beautiful. We do have the Six of Wands as well, which is fire energy. So you have this fire within. You have a fire inside of you It's very, very beautiful. It's yeah, it's something that people find very beautiful about your soul, is that you have this warmth. People feel very warm and inspired, and you spark a match within people, like people who maybe haven't felt passion or creativity in a long time. It's like you inspire them. It's like you are this flame, this burning hot flame that people can come and light a match with. Like, people feel lit up because of you. It's something within you that you give off that people are like, yes, yes, yes. Like, they feel that source energy that you pull from within. And I do feel like, you know, there is kind of like a be careful energy. Like, don't let people, you know, use you, take advantage of this warmth, because you know, like I said, you've gone through enough where it's like you don't deserve to be used at the end of the day either. It says your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Interesting. Once again, I do kind of feel like this is a shift for those of you who have shifted from, you know, possibly living with a family that really struggled financially, and then transitioning possibly into adulthood, where maybe you live alone, or you live, you know, with different occupants, you live in a different place. And I do feel like you've been able to kind of, I just heard, resurrect the warmth that should be in a home. I'm just getting that what people find beautiful about you as well is like, people see your beauty whenever they come into your home. It's like people start to see, I feel like, the real version of you, the version of you that's on the inside. Is like when people are invited into your space, when they're allowed into your home, they feel like they're able to see you in a better light. They feel like they're able to understand you better. They feel like they see the beauty of how, I feel like the majority of you, some of you guys, you might still need to, like, your home isn't the best environment, I am hearing, but so for some of you guys this might not resonate, but for a lot of you, it's like, if you put a lot of effort into your home, and if you put a lot of love into the space, the environment that you are living in, then I think that people feel like very impressed with the way that you know, decorate. If not impressed, like I said, they feel like they understand you better. They feel like I don't know, there's something about the way you decorate, maybe the things that you have around, the comfort items that you have around. It's like people find it beautiful, like the way you decorate. I don't know, what you have around your home. It's like they get to see this whole new layer of who you are. And for the majority, it feels warm. Like, people feel very warm and safe in your home. So on the outside, okay, on the outside, we do have looks like that's, yeah, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the Devil in reverse. Interesting. On the outside, how are you beautiful inside and out? I feel like we were already talking about very low points in your life. I feel like it's actually more than just financial struggles. It has actually been struggles with relationships. So on the outside, people have actually seen how you struggle with levels of codependency. The Nine of Pentacles, when it's upright, it represents somebody who's flourishing, somebody who is thriving within their own independence, somebody who does things on their own and is very proud of what they've accomplished on their own. Nobody else can take credit for it. So when it is reversed, it can represent the opposite of those things, such as codependency, such as, I want to say, feeling like you can't do things yourself. You're just kind of feeling a general sense of, I need other people to take care of me, okay? So, I think what's beautiful about you on the outside is that you are not afraid to ask for help. You are not afraid of looking weak, looking codependent. Okay, like you are like, look, I'm at a low point where I can't support myself. I can't stand on my own feet at this time, and I need support. Like I said, you do struggle. You've struggled, I feel like, with stability. And I do feel like there have been points where you have struggled with codependency as well, feeling like you need other people. And it's strange because people are seeing this about you and they see that you've struggled with this and they find it beautiful. They find it beautiful that you are not afraid of seeking assistance, of asking for help, you know, and like you're not afraid of looking weak. You're not afraid of saying, look, I'm struggling. I just can't do it on my own right now. And I think it is beautiful because people do see that once you are doing better, once you have kind of picked yourself back up, once you have gone through the, you know, your little phoenix phase where it's like you just come back to this winner energy, like I'm a winner, this isn't how my story is gonna end. Once you revive yourself, it's like people see a lot of freedom and they see the independence. Okay, so it's like, it's not that this is something that happens all the time, this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, but at the same time you have not been afraid to show, I feel like, the world, show the people around you, like, look, I'm not okay and I can't do it on my own and I need help. But it's like at the same time with the devil, this is the devil here in reverse, you are not, I don't think you are somebody who is indulging, you know what I mean? Like you're not just crying wolf kind of energy. It's like you actually needed help at those times, and then you're able to like free yourself from, you know, the more toxic energies or the energies that were bringing you down, maybe the chaotic energy that comes back up, the unstable energy comes back around, and it's like you're able to free yourself from that energy. You're able to take yourself out of the chains that you've kind of had yourself, like you might have put chains on yourself momentarily, you know, feeling like I need people, feeling like I don't know, it's like it's an attachment, it's like the codependency, like feeling like you need people. It's like you know, you're able to get out of that codependency eventually. You're able to, you have the ability to free yourself from codependent behaviors. Whew, that was a whirlwind. And you see, yeah, these two people in the back are tied up. So it's like, I just feel like you get tied up. Like, I don't know, like you have really down days. You get tied up sometimes. And it's like, you're not afraid to show when you are doing badly, when you're struggling, when you are, you know, needing help. But it's like, at the same time, you're not somebody who just stays in that energy. You definitely do your best to free yourself from that energy, get away from toxic energy, get away from addictions and indulgences that might be keeping you down. Yeah, so that's really beautiful, is that, yeah, you're able to free yourself. Go outside, Cordelia. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. And it's so funny because we have home and then we have outside. So I do get a sense that people, even though they feel a lot of warmth in your home, and it's like they feel very like honored, I think, to be invited into your personal space. On the outside, it's so funny, this is inside outside and we have go outside. On the outside, it's like people see somebody who's very connected with nature. They see somebody who is very playful and energetic and wants to, you know, connect with nature, breathe the fresh air, see the sun, see the moon, see the stars, see even the clouds. I just heard clouds. There's a lot of flowers as well in the imagery, so I definitely get a sense of you could be somebody who really loves flowers. So yeah, it's like people find it beautiful that you have this connection with nature. And it's like, once again, this to me is giving me an energy of freeing yourself. It's like when you realize you've been inside too long, because I do feel like your home is very comfortable. It's like once you've been inside for too long, it like there's a balance, there's a healthy balance here of, it's like, okay, like I'm gonna pick myself up, take myself outside, get some fresh air, smell the flowers, smell the roses, stop and smell the roses, right? It's like people find it beautiful that you make time for nature, that you are somebody who will stop and smell the roses. I don't know, I think that overall people just get a sense of this person is beautiful because they've been through so much that they can appreciate what they have. They can appreciate their home. They can make their home into this enjoyable environment. Not only that, but they also appreciate the world around them, Mother Earth. They appreciate nature. So it's like they just see this wisdom within you, where it's like you are actually trying to take full advantage of like living. I don't know, like you're taking full advantage of life, and you're very grateful to be here because you know what it's like to be knocked down. You know what it's like to be in the dirt, to be in the dust, to be in the ashes. You know what it's like to struggle. You know what it's like to, you know, go through a lot of shit. And people overall just find it very, very beautiful that you have so much wisdom and experience, and you still are very driven to make your dreams come true. Bottom of the deck, we do have Death in reverse. I just feel like this represents change, but I think the reason it's coming through reversed is that, you know, you kind of had to really kind of kill off a version of yourself. I don't know, like you really had to change. Like, I don't think you wanted to change. I think there was a lot of resistance, but it was gonna be for the best. It was something that had to happen in order for you to revive yourself. Like you had to hit some level of rock bottom in order to change. And I think that people find it beautiful. They find this story, the struggle, they find that the wisdom that you've gained from going through these things is beautiful. And to end the reading off, we also have Sekhmet. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Like people find you beautiful because of how strong you are. And they feel like your strength is the reason why you are going to have a happily ever after. How's that for a happily ever after? And then we have happy outcome, like wild. I did want to ask the cards, what lesson do you teach other people? What lesson do you teach other people? Gratitude. What did I say? I feel like people find it so beautiful how grateful you are just to be here, just to, be alive, just to breathe the fresh air, just to have a home that you can fill with all the things you love. Gratitude. It says thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. So what lesson do you teach other people? You teach them how to be thankful, how to be grateful, how to look around you and emanate unconditional love for yourself, for your environment, for the people, the pets, the animals around you. Like you genuinely, I think, are somebody who loves so hard, and you recognize your privileges. You recognize the reasons that you have to be grateful. Yeah. This is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Pile number 1. Thank you so much if you clicked on here. I hope that this message resonated with you. I hope that it was coherent. I hope it was helpful. I am just sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. And if you enjoyed this video, if you resonated, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, bye. Hi there, pile number 2. I almost called you 1. Welcome. If you guys chose the lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. I was gonna say, interesting enough, guys. This has been an interesting pile already. I just shuffled a completely new set of cards because the first ones that I pulled were very, very similar to pile number 1. So it's funny, I almost called you pile 1, and then that just happened where it was like the exact same cards in the exact same places, and it was going to be the same message. So for some of you guys here who picked pile 2, you do have messages in pile 1, so don't be afraid to go ahead, take what resonates. These are general collective readings, so of course, you're already going to be discerning what messages are for you anyways, but I do think there could be some very helpful messages in pile 1, which while I'm reading your energy pile 2, I will kind of be taking from pile 1 because I do feel like it is connected. Pile 1 is somebody very strong, very resilient, and I think that you guys are definitely the same. You guys definitely have a very strong, resilient soul as well. So let's go ahead and read the lighthouse message from the book. It says, there will always be someone in your life who doubts the amazing things you're capable of. It is then that you must decide to be your biggest champion. Believe wholeheartedly in your own worth, regardless of outside opinion. Feed yourself a steady diet that speaks to self-love, self-kindness, and self-confidence. Yeah, I think you have so much of the similar energy as Pile 1, where it's like you guys, in your heart, in your soul, you are a champion. You are going to win. I don't think it's like at any cost, but I do think that you guys are very ambitious. You could be a little competitive. I am feeling like you guys, you do struggle sometimes with outside validation. Okay, but let's go ahead and jump in. So how are you beautiful inside and out? So I did separate the energies inside out. So what are people feeling when they get closer to you, once they get to see who you are on the inside? Some people, I just heard, some people may never see who you truly are on the inside, but it's still something that you should know of what makes you such a beautiful person. But yeah, let's go ahead and see. I just feel like you are beautiful because you have a healthy confidence. You have a healthy capability of validating yourself. You do not need outside validation. You are somebody who knows how beautiful you are. And I think because you know how beautiful you are, other people see it as well because you take care of yourself. You're somebody who takes care of yourself. I think that you are somebody who makes sure that you feel self-love, self-kindness, self-confidence. And I just get a sense of as well as like you have had to deal with, I think, a lot of people who doubted you and just really didn't think that you are capable of doing great things, of maybe doing the things that you had dreams of doing or have dreams of doing. And I think that you just kind of decided, you know what? Other people don't see it. I'm gonna make them see it. I think that you really, what is so beautiful about you is that you take matters into your own hands. You don't ask for permission. You're just somebody who's very much like, I'll show you, I'll make you believe. I'm hearing this song, I think it's called Make You Believe by Little Mix. I am getting like a very Little Mix energy. So if you don't know who Little Mix is, they are a girl band, a British girl band, and they just exude a lot of confidence. And I'm just getting that similar energy where it's like, I think that just like them, they've had a lot of opportunities to, you know, lose confidence and have a lot of criticism be thrown at them, but I don't think that they've ever really let it get to them. I do think that, you know, there's a part of you that does want to give up sometimes. But let's get into it. Let's really get into it. What makes you beautiful on the inside? So we're starting with the left side. We pulled the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Coins. I think that you are somebody with great time management skills. Okay, which is so interesting. What makes you beautiful on the inside? Your time management skills. What every girl wants to hear, or person wants to hear. Let's see here. With the Queen of Wands, once again, you have confidence that is from the inside out. You have confidence within. I think you're somebody who knows yourself very well. I think you're somebody who, like, you know what you like, you know how you want to decorate your home, you know what color you want to dye your hair, you know what clothes you want to wear. I don't know, it's like you never really feel insecure in your taste. I don't know, there's something about your taste, your style. It's like you're very trusting in the fact that you want to feel good, look good, and I think it shows that it comes from the inside. How you take care of yourself is how you it's part of what makes you beautiful. Sorry, I couldn't talk there. What part of what makes you beautiful is that you take good care of yourself on the inside. I think it's like you're kind to yourself. It's like your inner narrative. You have replaced a lot of mean thoughts with very kind thoughts. You have replaced like a criticizing narrative within yourself. And I'm saying replaced. So some of you guys, like I said earlier, is like you could have had moments where you did feel insecure, you did feel doubts because other people were putting really negative things into your head. But it's like, I think you've come to a point where this confidence is unshakable. It comes from the inside, like, and it's also beautiful. We have the lion here, which pile number 1, they did pull Sekhmet. And to me, it's just showing strength. It's showing strength. You have so much strength that comes from within. Also, this is Wands energy. Let's talk about the fire. You know, you have a lot of creativity. I don't know, I just heard there's a lot of people who are jealous of your creativity. There's a lot of people who are like, where does it come from? Where do these ideas come from? Where does this creation, like whenever you maybe create anything, I don't know what it is, art, it could, I'm just hearing YouTube videos, I'm hearing photos, I'm hearing painting, okay, I don't know, and it's also decor, home decor I'm hearing, and fashion as well. There's something just about your creativity, the ideas that you have. It's like you put so much confidence into your style, your taste, that it's like it's almost becomes, it's not even about what you're wearing or what you're creating, it's just like how well you like how much you believe in it as a person. It's more about you as a person. It's like whatever you create, it's just like people feel it comes from a place of uniqueness and individuality. People find it beautiful that you are such an individual and you believe in yourself. We also have this, so this 8 of coins here, it's telling me that you're a really hard worker. So on the inside, it's like you know, like I said, you have this great time management. It's like you have this internal clock where you know when it's time to do something. You're like, okay, I need to do this now. I need to do this now. I need to do this now. You know what I mean? Like you have this really great internal clock of knowing when you need to do things, knowing when you need to accomplish things. Also, I think that you are somebody who can handle a lot of repetition. So when something takes repetition and consistency, it's like you can succeed in it. Something within you just takes over. It's, I don't know, I'm hearing autopilot. Like, I don't know, I'm hearing hyper focus. I'm hearing, yeah, I'm just hearing consistency now. So it's like I think you believe in consistency. And I think that you also believe, I just heard branding, which is really funny. I don't know why it's funny. Because it's just like your brain is kind of working financially in some way. Like this time management, this repetition. It's like, you know what it takes in order to get to that 10 of Pentacles, that success, that legacy, that abundance. It's like, you know that you want to get there, and you know what it takes. You know it takes this 8 of Pentacles in order to get to the even the 9, you know what I mean? Even that independence of the 9 of Pentacles. Like, you know you have to be here at some point, putting in the work, putting in the consistency, you know, very repetitive working, like a job that's very repetitive. It's like, you know that if you just keep putting in the work, you're going to get to that 10. And it's like, I think there's also a level of, you are such a hard worker as well, because it's like, you believe that you deserve the outcome. Like, you put in the work because you know that you deserve the 10 of Pentacles, you know, like, you know you deserve abundance, you know you deserve, you know, legacy. That's up to you. Take it if it resonates, but it's like, you deserve success in your dreams, which I do think your dreams are actually more creative, more passionate, but it's like, you have this beautiful combination of earth and fire, where you are willing to put in the physical time, energy, work that it takes to manifest, you know, these creative opportunities. So yeah, it's like, you've got a lot going on inside. It's like, people think that you are very beautiful on the inside because you're such a hard worker, because you have this confidence that exudes from the inside out, because you have faith, and like, you truly believe in what it is that you're doing. It's like, you believe in it, so you believe it deserves time, you believe it deserves effort, you believe it deserves your passion, your creativity. Like, people just love your drive, your ambition, your ability to focus and really pour yourself into whatever it is you're working on. We do have Dana over here with High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Interesting. So it's like, people, they see that your power comes from the inside, and it's like, they feel like you have some levels of spiritual wisdom, you know, divine knowledge. People, you know, they see that you're connected. I don't know, you guys are I think you're very spiritual as well. There's a very spiritual aspect that's coming in, it comes from within. It's like, this confidence, this love that you have for yourself, it definitely is supported, I think, spiritually. I don't know, like, your spirituality could have fed a lot of fed your soul a lot of confidence. I don't know, like, your connection, your belief, your faith, it could have been a source that you pull from in order to maintain your self-confidence and your ability to believe in yourself. It's like, people feel like it's kind of coming from a deeper well, okay? Casey Musgraves is coming from this deeper well, where it's like, people are like, oh, there must be something spiritual going on. They're like, this person is blessed, this person is lucky, this person is connected. So people do feel like on the inside you have this intuition and this faith that can only be like, I don't know, like, I just keep hearing blessing. Like, people just see like that you have the ability to go deeper. I don't know what this is, but sorry, like, take a step back, because it's going into now, it's like, you have also, it's like, people feel like you have all this wisdom, this confidence, it's very well rounded here, because this is giving me kind of air energy. I don't know why. And you know, High Priestess I think is actually Pisces energy, so water as well. But I just feel like a very balanced energy where it's like people are like, where does this source come from? Where is this deeper well of confidence, of hard work, of spiritual knowledge? Where is this all coming from? And it's like, it's all coming from within, because you have the faith, because I think because you also put in the work, you know what I mean? Like you have, I think, taught yourself some kind of spiritual wisdom, some kind of belief systems that keep you very connected and keep you very confident and keep you working very hard. Yeah, you just have a strong faith. You have a very strong faith. It's very beautiful. So on the outside, let's get on the outside here. We actually have this 10 of Wands. And we have the 6 of Wands. So what makes you beautiful on the outside is that people see how much work you are doing. People see the burdens, the responsibilities that are on your shoulder right now. And it's like they feel like you carry it very well. So how are you beautiful on the outside is like, even though you're tired, even though you're working so hard, and it's like, honestly, you should probably ask for some help at some point. It's like, even though you have been just dedicating your time and energy to your responsibilities, it's like people see the tiredness. Like, I'm sorry, I hate this message, because it's like, how are you beautiful on the outside? You're tired, you know, like, but it's like people find it beautiful because that it shows them how much hard work you're putting in, is like how much rest you're almost losing. It's like you're losing sleep because you are working so hard. And so there is some kind of level of admiration for your work ethic here. Like, people find it beautiful. People, for some reason, they find it beautiful how hard you work. Pile 2. You guys are just my hard workers. You believe in yourself, and it's like, you're like, I'm willing to go crazy, lose sleep over this because I believe in it so strongly. And it's like, also because we have the 6 of Wands, which represents victory, success. It's like your mind is, your eye is on the prize. Your eye is on the prize, and it's like people find it beautiful. It's like they see that you're going through this phase right now where I think you're in this 8 of Pentacles, you're in this 10 of Wands energy where it's like you have a lot of shit to do. Your list of things to do might be very, very long. You might be a little bit exhausted. Honestly, like, people are kind of saying you deserve a break. Like, you're such a hard worker, you do deserve some time off, a break. Yeah, and some sleep. Like, I think people just find it so beautiful that you're willing to sacrifice your own rest because of how much you believe in your success, how much you believe in your victory here. It's like, you know what you deserve with the 6 of freaking Wands. You know what you deserve. You deserve success. You deserve victory. And it's like people feel like you know what it takes to get there as well with the 10 of Wands. Like, you know that it's gonna be burdensome. Like, you know that at some points it's gonna feel like a burden, it's gonna feel like too much, but it's like, I just see that you do not give up. People find it so beautiful about you is that they see that you do not give up. On the outside, what they see is somebody who's tired, yes, but you're a winner and you're a champion, and you're all in. People just see somebody as like, this person is guaranteed success because they are willing to put in the time, energy, effort it takes. They believe in themselves. It's beautiful. And then we have Bridget over here. Don't back down. What makes you beautiful on the outside? You don't back down. You also, it says stand up for what you believe is right. I think you also are somebody who has a strong moral compass. I just feel like you know like, you know yourself. What makes you beautiful is that you know yourself very well, and you know that when, you know, you have a strong sense of right and wrong. And so it's like, because of that, it's like it makes you even more confident to stand up for what you believe is right. This is so beautiful, pile number 2. So we also have, let's see, we do have the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like people do see a sense of sadness that they find beautiful about you. I think people find your sadness beautiful because you're so strong, you know, like you're such a fighter, you're such a winner, you're such a champion here, that it's like when they get to see your vulnerable side, when you start talking about, you know, pain that you've experienced and the things that have disappointed you, the things that have hurt you, let you down in the past, it's like people find it beautiful because they're like, wow, I never would have guessed. You know, the fact this is at the bottom of the deck, this is hidden energy. It's like people are just seeing like, wow, this person hides their pain so well, they hide their disappointment so well, because all I'm seeing is this bright yellow solar plexus confidence that I forgot that, wow, they, you know, their heart breaks just like mine. Their heart breaks just like mine. So people find it beautiful that even though you are such a strong person, your heart still breaks sometimes. You still get disappointed just like everybody else. You still, you know, you still get stubborn about spilt milk. You know, you still get upset when things don't go your way. It's like you're still human. You're still, you know, you're still somebody with some sadness. It's not all just sunshine and daisies. It's like you do, you know, have pain just like everyone. And then we have this bottom of the deck energy, Coventina. I might be mispronouncing that. I apologize if I am. Purification. It is time for cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. But you see, it's almost like, because these are blue, I feel like these are both blue energies, because it's kind of like you're able to purify a lot of your pain. And I think you're able to cleanse, detoxify your mind, your body, your spirit from a lot of the things that are trying to, pardon me, that are trying to hold you down, knock you down. It's like you are able to purify, cleanse yourself of a lot of the shit that I think people don't think about. People don't take the time to, like, I don't know, take spiritual baths, cleanse with herbs, you know, with smoke cleanses. They maybe people who don't clean their space regularly, who, you know, it's just a lot of built up energies, that stagnant energies around them, where it's like, I feel like you do keep a lot of energy moving, purification, you know, cleansing, detoxification. So people find that beautiful too, is that you have a very cleansing energy, where it's almost like, even though you feel deep sadness, deep pain, it's not something that has to drag you down. You know, it's not something that has to bring you to that rock bottom. You're able to lift yourself back up. So I did want to ask, what lesson do you teach other people? What lesson do you teach other people? What lesson do people feel? We have positive outcome. Some of you guys could be my positivity bullies, all right? So you teach people that no matter what you go through, as long as you focus on the positive outcome at the end of the day, you know, that's what truly matters. Like, don't let the other things get you down. That's what you teach other people. So it says, at this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you are somebody who teaches people that they're always manifesting. And so if you tell yourself, I don't deserve something, I'm not enough, then that's what you're manifesting. If you tell yourself, I have shit luck, if you tell yourself, I am the most unlucky person on the planet, what do you think you're gonna manifest? You're manifesting your own reality. You're telling yourself you're not enough. So you're manifesting a reality in which, yes, you're not going to be enough. And it's about when you switch to that positive mindset that you can start positively manifesting the things that you've always wanted. Yeah. Like it's like you teach people that it starts from the inside out. Like you definitely teach people that you have to be willing to adjust your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, and your attitudes. It's not just about the outside. You can dress a pile of shit up in glitter and, you know, jewels, and it's still a pile of, you know? So I think that you go from the inside out. You're not just trying to please an outside view. And it's like people find that so beautiful. Like it's deeper than just skin. Like it's deep, you know, it's not just skin deep. All right, pile 3, I almost called you 3. So what is up with this today? Pile 2, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the reading, if you found it useful, if you resonated, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. Just one, spirit. Just one. Okay, fine. All right. That's 2. Why do you keep doing this? I just need 1. Thank you. Interesting. Okay. Oh. All right. Hi, pile number 3s. Welcome. If you guys picked tree, let them go. So I am going to be reading the message from the book here, and it does say, you often take on the pain of others. You used to think it was because you're an empath, but these days you're not so sure. Sometimes it feels like other people are emptying their emotions into you and giving nothing in return. Sometimes we even feel we've inherited pain from those who have come before us in our family tree. This is your permission to let go. Your life is ultimately about you, not what other people expect you to carry for them. Well said, well said. I do really love that message, and I do feel that pile number 3 is what makes you so beautiful is that you have had to let go of people that you've loved. Even when they're not gone, you know, even when they haven't, you know, DIED'd, you know, it's like you still have had to mourn people that you deeply, deeply love. You've had to let them go. You've had to lovingly send them on their way because you felt very drained and almost like people were dumping their emotional problems onto you, dumping their, basically, I'm hearing trauma dumping. There were people who were trauma dumping onto you, and I think that it created a lot of heaviness within you. It you know, you took on a lot of the pain that other people have experienced, and I don't think it was your responsibility to take on that pain. You know, I think that those people should be doing the emotional work themselves, and I don't think it was very fair that they put it on your shoulders. So what I am seeing, I did split it up from how are you beautiful inside out. So we have the inside, we have outside here, and immediately you guys shuffled the King of Cups here. Okay, King of Chalices, King of Cups here. So instantly, what makes you beautiful on the inside is that you have this huge heart. You are somebody who loves so freaking deeply, like to your detriment. You are somebody who loves so hard to a detriment that it actually begins to hurt you, and it actually begins to sabotage your life in different ways, because you started feeling like other people's emotions, other people's pain, other people's problems were your problems. I think that what makes you beautiful is that you have had to kind of learn the hard way about boundaries and about not letting people take from you, even when you love them and you want to give to them. Okay? I think that you have been somebody who enabled out of love. You enabled other people around you. I think you overgave. I think you are somebody who had overextended empathy. And I'm sorry, pile number 3, but it wasn't working for you. It might have benefited the people that were around you for a long time. And people might not see this, okay? Because we're still on the inside. So we're focusing on what makes you beautiful on the inside. On the inside, it's just that you are somebody who is just so loving, compassionate. You are somebody who is affectionate. You are somebody who is, you know, empathetic. You feel so much empathy for people who are experiencing pain. And I think also with this Ace of Coins here is that people want to take, you know, I mean, it's not that people want to take, let me start over. It's that you're very giving. And I think that on the inside, you're just somebody who's ready to give and give and give and offer support in whatever ways you can. Like, you're just somebody who's ready to give to others because of how much you love. Let's see, what is this here? Oh, we have Isis, past life. This situation involves your past life memories. Okay. I do kind of get a sense that you are somebody who's also spiritual, pardon the plane. You're somebody very spiritual, and I feel like sometimes you have embellished a lot of the connections that you've had with other people, where you feel deep, deep connections to other people that you can't really explain. You know, it's something about your intuition is drawing you towards these types of people. And I think that from the inside, what makes you beautiful is that you strongly believe that you have past life connections with other people. And if you don't believe that, you know, it's just that it's more of just like you have a strong connection with others. You feel intuitively drawn to certain people. And I think that at times, what, you know, it's weird. It's, you know, what makes you beautiful is that you have this loyalty, this unwavering loyalty to other people, especially people who have shown you their pain, people who yes, baby girl. I don't know, this is a tough one. Like, you've shown loyalty to people who, you know, maybe it was better to just kind of let go. Yes, because, okay, I'm trying to remember the story, and it's like Isis was in love with, I cannot remember his name at this time, but he turned into a tree. He turned into a tree, and she actually made love to the tree just in time for him to get her pregnant. And I think it was the brother, it was either, I think it was his brother that actually betrayed him and like turned him to a tree. I can't remember the exact story, so I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting, is like there's just levels of like loyalty. Like, she literally was so loyal to him that she made love to a tree. I mean, geez. So it's like people find that very beautiful, is that you have an undying loyalty to the people that you love, like through life, through death. Like, it's almost like the energy of like, would you love me if I was a worm? Like, you're the kind of person that, yes, I would love you deeply, deeply, even if you were still a worm. Like, you just have this ability to make connections feel so special. Like you show a lot of focus and attention to the people that you love, and it's like people feel that, they feel a deep connection with you, and that's what they find beautiful about you. On the outside here, interesting enough, we have the Page of Coins in reverse. There is something about you that I am getting that people see you sometimes as a little bit naive, okay? Like, people are seeing you as somebody who might not have certain life experiences in order to see when you should set boundaries. You know what I mean? Yes, with the Page of Coins, this really does show, like, it's weird. People find your lack of boundaries as beautiful because I think it shows an innocence. You have this innocence about you where it's like you're just, I'm hearing you're all heart. You have such a huge heart that it's almost like you're just so sensitive, and there's something very innocent and sweet about you that it's like people just kind of feel like, you know, you might need help, or you might need, like, there are people that, like, from the outside looking in, they feel like they want to help take care of you, or it's like you need guidance, you need support, you need like a teacher or something, a mentor. I don't know why, but it's like you attract people who want to like take care of you, and people who see that you have this huge heart, but it's almost like you just don't have the life experience or the wisdom to know, like, when somebody's screwing you over, when somebody, like, when you need to set a boundary with somebody. It's like you don't have certain life experiences in the physical that have taught you, you know, that you shouldn't be so loving, you know, you shouldn't be so giving to everybody. Like, there are certain people that you have to let go. I don't know why. It's like people feel like they've seen firsthand like your pain when you've had to walk away from other people. This is a tough one. Okay, so it's what is this? This is the Eight of Cups. Oh my goodness. I really hate when this message comes through, because this has come through before, and I do think that this has upset people. But what I'm getting, it's like what people find beautiful about you on the outside is that, oh, like I hate this message. I don't want to give it, but like, please guys, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. If it does resonate, you know, I think that this is something that you do need to work on. But what I'm seeing is that people see you as somebody they can take advantage of. Like, I think, I don't know, it's like you're attracting a specific kind of people who, like I said, they want to take care of you, but it's like because they know that you'll give so much to them, they want to take care of you because they know that you'll give them like a lot of emotional support. I think you're just very generous, you know, overall. And so it's like the people you seem to be attracting, I don't know, they see you as somebody with this Eight of Cups in reverse that will not walk away. It's like I said, there's an undying loyalty. It's like, it makes you so beautiful because, you know, you are somebody who believes in being loyal to the ones that you love, but it's almost like it's hurt you. This has hurt you very, very deeply. And it's like, I think that, you know, with this being the beauty on the outside is like, with this Eight of Cups, this represents somebody who overstays. This is somebody who refuses to let go even when it's not serving them. This is somebody who it's like they could see a million red flags, you know what I mean? The tree could be burning, falling apart, but it's like they still stay. So it's like people find it beautiful, and I don't know, I'm hearing tragic, like tragically beautiful that you are somebody who loves so much that you would stay in toxic situations. Also with the Page of Coins, to me it's just giving like somebody who like doesn't know any better. Like literally, like like people find it beautiful that there's like this innocence and naivety about you, which to me is just like really weird. Like I don't know, I just feel like you're attracting people who are going to take advantage of the fact that you're very loyal, somebody who's going to take advantage of the fact that you struggle with boundaries, setting boundaries, because you don't seem to have been taught how to, like you don't have the life experiences in order to, you know, stand up for yourself, in order to put yourself first, you know. And so you're attracting a lot of users, a lot of people who want to take advantage and want to make sure that you are in a very unhealthy connection with them. So it's like a toxic loyalty, a toxic it's like where all of their burdens, their emotional pain is going to become now your emotional burdens and pain. It's your fault, it's your responsibility. And it's like people who just like want to use you. I'm sorry, pile 3. Like this is, I think you guys knew that when you chose this card, it was going to be a hard reading. And I really wanted this reading to be like super positive and fluffy, but you know, sometimes it's just, this is just the way it comes out. And I think, you know, what makes you beautiful is that I think people know that you are learning how to take care of yourself and let go. So I think overall, like what's actually truly beautiful about you is that you are going to go through a transformation where you start realizing the pattern that you're in. You're going to start realizing the pattern that you're in here. And I really do hope that we can switch these energies around, because imagine, just imagine, pile 3, if these had come through upright, this would be a completely different reading. This would tell me, you know, what makes you beautiful is that you're a student, you're open to learning, that you're somebody who is focused on growing and learning, yes. And with the 8 of Cups, it would tell me that you're willing to walk away when things are no longer serving you. But since this is coming through reverse, what I'm seeing is that you're not putting the value in yourself. Like, you're telling yourself you're not worth it. You're letting other people around you be the people who are worth it. But it's like you're telling yourself you're not worth it. Like, if I walk away, who am I? It's like you're telling yourself, who am I to walk away? Who am I to grow and learn? And I don't know, it's like something about being very stuck, and also like just feeling an unhealthy attachment to others, an unhealthy loyalty to others, which is, you know, codependency. Loyalty to people who hurt us over and over is codependency. With this King of Cups, I do think that, you know, this is giving me a glimpse of hope here, where it's like you're going to master your emotions, you're going to master your empathy, you know what I mean? You're going to be able to master your relationship to, you know, this stagnancy that you're feeling. You're going to be able to, like, I think, get yourself out of it. Because the King of Cups, you know, they know that they cannot be compassionate just to others. They have to be compassionate to themselves. You know, you have to love yourself first. You have to, you know, how are you going to love anybody else if you can't love yourself, you know? And I think that's what you're learning, is that by putting yourself last, you can't actually show up for anybody, you know, in the right way. We have Ostara, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. What's beautiful about you is that you still have so much room to grow. Fertility. You know, you have so... especially, yes, with the Ace of Coins, this is all about opportunities as well. What's beautiful about you is that this is a beautiful opportunity for you to grow. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to let them go and to start anew. Put yourself first. You know, plant the seeds for yourself. Water yourself. I think it's like people find it very beautiful. It's like there's just so much potential there with fertility. It's like they can't wait to see what's going to blossom from this. Like, there are people who are definitely rooting for you and wanting you to know how valuable, how lovable you are, and that you deserve healthier relationships, not just people that want to take advantage of you. And that you have permission to let go. I feel like you're so afraid of hurting other people, but you're hurting yourself in this process, and you need to, you know, love yourself just the way you would love anybody else. You know, would you tell any of your loved ones to stay in any kind of toxic situation? No, you would tell your loved one to leave. So I think you need to do that for yourself here. So let me just say overall that What makes you guys beautiful is that you have a huge heart. You have so much loyalty to the people that you love. You're somebody very generous. You are somebody with a lot of empathy, probably too much empathy at times. But you're also somebody who people are seeing as having a lot of potential to learn and to grow, as long as you are willing, as long as you are open to changing, and going, you know, finding new conditions, giving birth to new conditions here. As long as you are open to that, people are seeing that there's a lot of fertility for, I feel like, success and growth and self-love here. For some of you, I am actually getting to this energy that some of you guys who are listening, you've already been through that phase. Like, you've kind of gone through that phase of being loyal to the wrong people, overstaying, giving overextended empathy, you know, and also kind of being unwilling here with the Page of Coins to learn better. Like, you've kind of been in that phase, that willful, I don't want to say it, willfully I don't want to say it. Anyways, like, just willfully, I'm gonna say it, willfully ignorant, like, you know, like, just kind of, but it's not from maybe a willful place, but more of a place of like, I just didn't have access to know any better. I didn't know that I could set boundaries, you know? I didn't know that I was allowed to let people go. I didn't know I was allowed to, you know, do these things without guilt, because I'm taking care of myself. And so I do feel with this, so like I was saying, it's like some of you guys, you've already gone through that, and you've already learned, and you've already become somebody who is stepping into that empowerment and learning to let go and setting boundaries. Like, you could be setting boundaries right now. You could be letting go of, you know, toxic family, friends, partners. I'm hearing Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. I set fire to the rain, watch it burn as I set your face. Hey, burn down, screaming. Let's see. So bottom of the deck, we also have this Two of Swords, which to me is just giving like brain fog, confusion, not really being able to make a decision. And I do feel like people do find it beautiful that you take a lot of time when it comes to your decisions. Like, you are somebody who is very careful. You are somebody who is very cautious. And like I said, you know, it is kind of to the detriment where you're thinking way too much about other people over yourself, okay? People pleasing tendencies. And, you know, it's something that you lose yourself. You're kind of losing yourself because, you know, if you were more decisive, you know, you would, it's like you have a knowledge of self where it's like, you know exactly what you want, you know exactly what you don't want, yes or no, you can easily make those choices. But for some of you guys, you've been putting other people first for so long that there is a caution when you make decisions because you are considering everybody's feelings. Oh, pile three. Your feelings matter. Your feelings matter just as much as everybody else's. You can put yourself first, but I feel like you feel a lot of guilt and like brain fog, and like you just, you know, you think so much about like, will this hurt people? Will this hurt this person's feelings? Will this hurt, you know, mom, dad's feelings? Will it, you know, it's just like you're thinking about everybody except yourself here. It's okay to think about yourself here. But I do find it beautiful just how considerate you are and just how thoughtful that you are about other people. And like, I wish people were more like you, you know, had more empathy, had more love. I feel like you come from such a place of pure intentions for other people that it's just like, it's just to your detriment sometimes, because you're not thinking about yourself and how is this gonna hurt me, how is this gonna affect me at the end of the day when I lay my head down on my pillow, you know, is this gonna hurt? We have Vesta, home, bottom of the deck. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Ooh, are you kicking somebody out? Are you moving? Are you leaving? Some of you, so some people are finding it beautiful that you have, I don't know, so I just heard reclaim, like some of you guys have reclaimed your home and you've had a healthy change in the household to where I feel like your house is becoming a sanctuary, a safe haven here, because that's what you deserve. You deserve to feel safe. And I feel like what makes you beautiful is that your home is filled with a lot of love, a lot of warmth, and yeah, people just find like you are just such a loving person, pile 3. That's really all I can say, is that you have such a huge heart. Over and over, I feel like I've said that maybe 5 times in this entire reading in a 27-minute span, okay? Like, it's a lot. But that big heart, like, people feel it. People do feel just how emotionally connected you are, emotionally vulnerable you are, how they feel loved by you, they feel seen by you, and it creates a lot of warmth. And it, you know, I feel like you pay attention to people, and I feel like there's this level of eye contact here where, you know, you make people feel very seen, very heard, and very warm, very safe. But it's like you need to make sure you're giving that to yourself as well. So let me ask really quick, what lesson do people learn from you? What lesson do people learn? What lesson do people learn from you? Oh, forgiveness. Interesting. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you're no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. So what people learn from you is that I think you're somebody who is very forgiving. And I think that's why you've overstayed. I think that's why you give people so many chances. And you teach people that for how powerful forgiveness can be. Even when somebody has hurt you, I think that you're somebody who still forgives, and people really admire that. People learn that from you. Also, you know, I think as you are learning how to let people go, how to let situations go, you're also teaching other people how to let go of past hurts and how to not hold on to it, how to not sit in this stagnancy any longer. And like I said, or like it says, you know, it's not that you condone other people's actions or you think that it was okay, but you are forgiving them, letting go of the situation so that you don't have to sit in that constant pain, that constant agony, you know, that constant state of victimhood as the actual event when it happened. Like, you teach people that it's okay to move on. And you also teach people that blame is a waste of precious energy. I think you teach people that only love is real. And like I said, I do wish people were more like you, more loving. All right, pile 3. That is all I have. Okay, sorry about that pause. I was reading, we did have healing here at the bottom of the deck, and I do feel like, you know, it says this card is a confirmation that healing is occurring right now. And that is what I'm sending to you right now. I'm sending you a lot of healing, a lot of strength. I think you're a beautiful person inside and out. And I think that you just attract a lot of people who want to take advantage of your light, of your heart. And I'm sorry. I know that you forgive those people, which is just such another beautiful aspect of your personality. And so I just thank you so much for watching. If you resonated, please, you know, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from my pile 3s. Until next time, guys, I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much protection, so many blessings. Peace. Hi, pile number 4s. Welcome to the bonus reading. My name is Cassidy, and I started doing these bonus readings as, I don't know why I said my name, guys, that was weird. But I started doing these bonus readings as a smaller, shorter version of the other piles. And I take the messages for myself as well as I started sharing them with you as the collective. So we are the collective for pile 4. Welcome to our reading. So I'm going to read the card that we shuffled from the book, Protest, Start a Revolution. So it says, you've been looking around and noticing that the world is often unjust, but you're not sure what to do about it. Like Katniss, you need to be the first spark of your own revolution. Educate yourself, stand up for yourself. Don't forget to stand up for others, whether or not you have shared experiences. If you can speak up and do so safely, then do it. Wow. Okay. So pile number 4, what makes you beautiful inside and out? I think that you are somebody who is not afraid to stand up when you feel like something isn't fair. I think you are not afraid to stand up and kind of make a big deal about something that is very unjust, something that goes against maybe what you believe in. You're not afraid to stand up and say, look, this is wrong. Which is really crazy to think about, because the comparison here to Katniss, you really think about how young Katniss was in those books and the injustice that she faced. And she still stood up against an entire, you know, what feels like empire, an entire government. You know, she stood up to everyone in power and said, you will never take away my inner power and my ability to know that what you are doing is wrong. So I think that what makes you beautiful is that you have a really strong sense of right and wrong. You have a strong moral compass. And I think that people look to you for I don't know, people look to you to kind of, what I'm hearing is awaken themselves. out of possibly like conformity. Like, I think that you see things in a different light, and because you're not as scared to stand up and say no, say something is wrong, say something is not fair. I don't know, people just, it wakes them up, and they're like, wait a second, like, why have I just been accepting like shitty behavior? You know, like, you could be somebody who maybe educates others on different types of abuse. You could be teaching people about just empowerment. I don't know, there's something here just about where you really want other people to feel empowered. You want other people to stand up and learn how to say no. And it's funny because in those books, you can feel just how scared they are of the individual, of the people, because they know that they are just as powerful, if not more. But you know, there's so much divide and conquer, there's so much fear of neighbor, you know, just like fear spread about, paranoia spread about, that we feel it's like that Harry Potter quote, even though J.K. Rowling, and that's on sorry, where it's like, you know, Harry, if I were Voldemort, I would want to make you feel just as alone too, like you're not as much of a threat when you're alone. So I don't know, I think that there's something about you where you wake other people up. You fight. You're a fighter. And you're somebody who's not afraid to say no. I think you're somebody who is using your voice in a powerful, impactful way. And other people find that beautiful. So I did split it up inside, outside. So immediately inside we pulled Justice in reverse. So to me, this is giving an energy of what makes you beautiful on the inside. Is I think people know that the reason you have a strong sense of justice, a reason why you have a strong moral compass, is because of the injustice that you have faced. And I do feel like you're not somebody who speaks on these injustices as often as you should, is what I'm hearing. I think you are somebody that it does take people getting closer to you, people really getting to see the beauty within, is the fact that you have actually experienced a lot of injustice and a lot of things that weren't fair. I feel like a lot of people have. I don't know, I just feel like that's such a general message of like so many of us have faced injustice, and there's just, like the card said, you know, you're looking around and you're seeing that this whole world is full of injustice. And I think that it starts from within because you have firsthand experienced certain things. Let's go ahead and pull this over. Six of Wands. Wow, the Six of Wands and this Queen of Wands, it came up in pile number 2. Wow, so this Six of Wands is all about victory, and it's all about feeling like a champion, getting the recognition you deserve. So people, why do people find, or how are you beautiful inside, is that on the inside you let's see, how should I put this? You're very focused on winning, on succeeding. You know, I don't think you would have the guts to start a revolution, or to, you know, wake people up, or to try to spread messages of, you know, educating people on
certain injustices, or educating people on, like I was saying earlier, like abuse, or I just heard cults, like maybe you spread knowledge on cults. I don't know, there's something here about there's so much going on around us that we really need to maintain what's important. Keep an eye on what is important here. And I think you're really somebody who gets a lot of recognition because of the way you carry yourself from the inside out. It's like you carry yourself like you've already won, like you've already empowered yourself. I don't know, you carry yourself in just a very strong, victorious light. Like you're like, you know what? I've been through some and I'm not afraid to show it. You know, like I've been through some shit and I am not afraid to stand up and say this is wrong. I don't know, you just hold such a torch, you know? Ace of Wands at the bottom, like holding this torch, like you inspire other people. What makes you beautiful is you inspire other people, and I feel like you inspire them as well to like find the strength from the inside out as well, to find that champion within and to nourish that, and recognize that we all deserve to win, we all deserve to succeed, we all deserve recognition. On the outside over here, we have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So what makes you beautiful on the outside is that people do see that you have a lot of heart. People see that you're very strongly connected to your inner child as well. People could even call you childish here, but it's something that people do find beautiful about you, is that, you know, you're very connected to things that you loved as a child. You're very connected to sweet memories is what it feels like. Like when people think about you, they could definitely think of sweet memories, childhood memories. I just feel that people feel a very nurturing energy from you, and it, you know, it's very beautiful. People feel like almost like parented by you in some ways. People feel, but at the same time, like you have this connection to your inner child as well. I don't know, it's weird. It's like I'm seeing a parent and a child, and so it's like I feel like you embody both of those energies at different times for other people. But also with this Queen of Wands, it's like people see you as very confident, okay? Sorry, it's so weird to read for myself sometimes. But people see you, you know, what makes you beautiful on the outside is they see a lot of confidence, they see a lot of strength, they see passion and creativity. And once again, she's holding the torch, she's holding the wand here. It's like people are really looking to you as a leader. They're looking to you for inspiration. I don't know, people are looking to you for support is what I'm getting. Like this to me, like with the way she's carrying the lion here, and also with the sunflowers remind me of the sun card. And so I just get a sense of like people looking to you for joy, for happiness. So I'm like, damn, it's like you're nurturing, but they're also looking to you for like a pick-me-up, for joy. So it's also like, I don't know, like I feel like you provide a lot to your community, to the collective. And you also are not afraid to stand up and protect. See, there's a protector energy with the lion and with the parent. Very intimidating, very, you know, protective. So I'm going to close this reading off with, so inside, outside. So inside, how are you beautiful inside? And we pulled Knave, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So what makes you beautiful on the inside is that you also listen, I think, to the cycles of your body. I don't know, there's something here about you following routines, cycles. You also might have a connection to rhythms, music, energy level, and emotions. I don't know, I just think that you're somebody who pays a lot of attention. Like, you're very observative. Yeah, like you're somebody who is kind of checking the pulse all the time. You're checking a pulse, almost like humanity's pulse. And I think you're wanting to help humanity. But you know that you have to kind of observe humanity, pay attention to our patterns, our cycles, understand them, educate yourself about them, right? Whew, like you really do the work. You're is that a word, observative? You're observative, that's a word, okay. You're observative, and you just pay a lot of attention to what's going on around us. A very aware energy, very tapped in energy. So on the outside, what makes you beautiful on the outside? All right, we have Yamanya, which I say Yamaya. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Golden opportunity. So people do feel like, I don't know why, but you have some sort of lucky golden opportunity or something. Like you are getting certain attention, which I am seeing because the Six of Wands represents recognition. The Queen of Wands is somebody who probably gets most of the attention out of the queens. And just like with the staff, like with this as well, with the golden opportunities, like there is something here about you kind of leading, you being a leader somehow in your community, you somehow kind of being the forefront and having a golden opportunity to, I don't know, to protest, to stand up for yourself, to also nurture and protect humanity. Important doors are opening for you. Walk through them. So how are you beautiful on the outside is like people see that you are going to have a lot of golden opportunities in your lifetime, and that you are probably going to walk through those doors. Like you are not afraid. Like people feel a lot of strength and fearlessness. All right, sorry guys, I actually got a call right then, so I'm not sure exactly where I was, but yeah, generally, I don't know, you are in some kind of spotlight at this time, and people feel like it's a golden opportunity, and they do feel like it's a beautiful opportunity kind of meant for you. Like, I don't know, in some ways people do feel like you deserve this opportunity, and that you are just the person who is brave enough to walk through those doors. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we also have guiding children. Damara, you are good at helping, counseling, and helping children. Use your skills to help children now. This is so beautiful. So people do find it beautiful that you might have a very good connection when it comes to kids. Like you might be a good parent. Like I said, there's something very protective about you. And I think that you are somebody who would be very good in terms of being a parent or guiding children in some way, helping, counseling, healing, whatever it may be. I think you would be very good at it, pile 4. I don't know, I just keep seeing Katniss throughout this entire reading. It's like when she's around children, like there is something in her that, especially at the end when she has her own kids, like there's just something about you just know she's going to be a wonderful mother. You just know she's going to be such a powerfully impactful mother for those children. So let me pull one last card. What lesson do you teach other people? What lesson do you teach other people? What lesson? Oh, we have creativity. Interesting. Very interesting. And it's so pink. There's so much pink and yellows. To me, pink represents like a little bit of like childishness, a little bit of, yeah. Give me one sec, I'm getting a call. All right, guys, that was my boyfriend. He's getting me snacks from the corner store. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, so we have creativity here. Interesting. There's a lot of pink. I was saying that pink to me does represent like childlike energy. Like, I just feel like you are very strongly connected to your inner child in some way. I just heard, especially the injustices that your inner child might have faced. It's like now that you're an adult, it's like you're ready to fight back and like start a revolution for like how you should have been treated, possibly, or just, you know, like whatever injustices you face. Like, you want to make sure that maybe the next generation doesn't have to experience those things. I don't know, something very protective about your energy. But now we have this creativity, and yellow represents solar plexus, which is a lot of confidence. Okay, but getting into this card, it says, we, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow your inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. See, there's something here where you heal people's inner child as well. Like, oh, my cat just came running in. Yeah. Like, there's something here where you teach people how to connect back with their inner child. You teach people how to let people's inner child like express themselves. Like, don't be ashamed to maybe love something you loved as a child, play games you played as a child, you know, just do things that help you connect, that made you happy when you were younger. I'm just hearing swimming. I'm hearing like hobbies like baseball. I don't know, there's things that were really fun for you that you might have been neglecting, but it's like, or maybe there's things that you're embarrassed about, okay, that you're really obsessed with. Like, I have so many obsessions, guys. Like, oh God, like, I don't even want to get into them. But, you know, I just let my inner child shamelessly love those things. You know what I mean? Like, that's still part of me, and it's all is valid. All is valid. So you teach people that whatever they're feeling, it's valid. Whatever they're feeling, it's valid. But you also teach people to let go of fear and apprehension. Like, you teach people to be braver. You teach people a fearlessness and like a taking advantage of life to its fullest that I don't think people have seen like as an example around them very often. So yeah, you're